Hey guys, my name is Ellen Fox. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about All of Us Are Dead. I know the series has been out for a while, but it is such a great series, and there is so much that I want to talk about, so I don't care how late I am going to talk about it. My god, it is such a good series.
Heard you named me in your suicide note. Said you can't go on because of me.
So the first episode began with a good old bullying scene, and it yet again reminded me of how sick the world is. Like, bullies wake up every day and choose violence. Out of all the forms of entertainment in the world, they're like, yep, this is the one we want to do. Push people around, torture them, that is the form of entertainment we choose.
Come on, we're out of here.
So the boy's cracking, but also lacking something, because like he's not turning into a zombie, he's just like cracking, but like lacking.
Gosh, cut it out already.
What's this girl's job again? I mean, she's just hanging out in the back, doing what exactly? Is she like a cook? Is she waiting for the bullies to butcher the fellow so that she may turn him into kebabs or something? Because that is the only logical explanation available. Kebabs do hit different in the rain. Okay, ready for surgery? Hand me anesthesia. We're out. What? We're out. Sorry, doc. Damn it. Every time. Hand me the manual stuff. In the name of the Father, the Son, Amen. Baby, he's not even there, he's a hallucination. Because apparently no camera saw him. He snuck into a ward, stole a Bible, hit a patient with that Bible, put him in a suitcase. God knows where he found that suitcase. Like, that is a big suitcase. He fit an entire grown man into that suitcase. Dragged him all the way out of the hospital and into the parking lot, and no bloody camera or Homo sapien saw him.
She said he smelled like a corpse.
How does she know what a corpse smells like? Has she smelled one before?
When I tell you that I'm bear in class 24/7. Actually, we don't go to school on Sundays, so that would be 24/6. Or actually, we don't like go to school for 24 hours, so that would be 6 and like the free periods and the breaks, and mathematically that would be 3.756. I am bear 3.756.
And whether you're rich or poor, get good grades or bad ones, everyone's equal in an accident. Grades are not that important. Guess I should start with her leftovers, huh?
In all 15 years that I've gone to school, I have never came across a single person this enthusiastic to go to school. Yes, we are that enthusiastic coming out of the school and running away from it, but to run towards school.
That's it. Stop right there. Stop.
If you have time, come to the roof after lunch.
Why? I don't fight anymore.
If I ever ask Soo-hyuk out, which I never could, I mean, I do not have the confidence, he's way too handsome, but just for the sake of this video, let's just presume that I find the intestines, the confidence to ask him out, and if he replies like that, I'm not gonna know what to do. Like, should I throw myself down the stairs? Should I throw him down the stairs? Should I throw Namra down the stairs? Like, what am I gonna do? Soo-hyuk, what part of this says that it wants to fight you? I mean, maybe I would fight the world for you, but fight you? Soo-hyuk, are you, like, I thought that you were just like physically asleep during school, but like you're also emotionally asleep. Like, boy, are you drunk?
Do you smoke? Cigarettes? No.
Hyunjun ran with the same crowd that bullied Jinsu all the time.
Oh, so the girl missing is the cook. One of the things that the show told us but never showed us was that Soo-hyuk used to hang out with the bullies. Sweet, protective Soo-hyuk used to be a bully. It makes absolutely zero sense. Like, I literally sat down and tried to imagine him as a bully, and it did not work. We need a separate series just based on how the heck Soo-hyuk became a bully and then became friends with Chong-san. Of all people, Chong-san.
Hell? What's up with your leg? Hey.
What's up with your leg? Homeboy looks like he just fell into a barrel of strawberry jam and you want to know what's up with his leg.
Stay away, son of a bitch!
Stay away, son of a bitch.
What the hell? Who the fuck is that?
When I tell you that I got a literal heart attack, why would you do that to me, Birsu? I have a crush on you, man. You already make my heart jump. And on top of that, like, you're giving me like literal cardiac arrests. Never, I repeat, never ever act like that in the presence of people during a zombie apocalypse. Because they all think you're a freaking zombie. An example.
Holy shit, sir!
Another example.
What the hell? Wait.
Professor, what are you doing making viruses? You should be teaching TikTok transitions because that was smooth.
You okay? She bite you?
Nope, it's just a scratch.
Your Honor, I'm going to need you to remember this for later.
A ton of zombies showed up at lunch and they're eating people.
Don't say zombies.
Did you happen to see the movie Train to Busan?
This scene did not fit in the story whatsoever. I mean, the coach literally stood Hari up as this like example of what not to be, and then throughout the series, Hari didn't miss a single zombie. When that window broke, I was like, that better come back to haunt them. And it did. And like a part of me was obviously happy, like, oh God, they didn't just like break that window for nothing. But my God, I got a heart attack.
Soo-hyuk? Where's Soo-hyuk? Soo-hyuk isn't here. Where is he? We're outcasts again.
Well, that is a solvable problem. There are literally hundreds of zombies downstairs. Just go pick any. Like, you have choice, girl. Pick any, get a bite, you're done for. And I know I shouldn't be like, you know, behaving this way about this whole situation because she was literally about to commit suicide, and it's like so heartbreaking. Like, why would you hurt someone that much? It doesn't make sense. Like, if somebody hurts you, you hurt them back, that makes sense. But why do teenagers, literal teenagers, like these kids in the series, they're younger than I am, and their sole purpose in life is to hurt people? This girl did not look like it was her first murder. Like, she was way too confident. The way she told the guy to get ready, the way she broke the mop, the way she just like, I mean, there's a difference between not being afraid and just being like it is your freaking fifth murder. Like, my God, I wish I am that fearless in a situation like that, but like, man. We all love Chong-san. I mean, if he does not return for season 2, I am like, my God, I literally like start crying every time I think about him. He was a babe, like he was such a good person, and his love for Anjo was so damn selfless, and man, I miss Chong-san, and we all have our reasons to love him. He was so lovable, but I have not seen a single person talk about this, and that is the fact that Chong-san is also just. When he says he's going to protect people, he means it. When he, you know, in the scene, he threw Isak out of the window, and he was quite brutal about the whole thing. Like, he was like, okay, I don't care, Anjo, that you do not like want this. Like, he just like pulled her away and then threw Isak out of the window. And then he did the same for his friend. Because for a second there, I did feel like, you know, he would protest, he wouldn't want to do this, but then it was Chong-san who threw his friend out of the window as well. And I feel like he didn't like throw his friend out because he wanted to be fair. Like, I did that to Anjo's friend, now I must do the same with my friend. No, he just was like, genuinely, he just wanted to protect everybody. And he just like, I feel like that was just such a beautiful scene. To see Chong-san just be that brave about the whole situation, to be that, you know, it is just such a powerful scene and nobody talks about it. I watched this show twice, that is 24 hours, one day of my life, and yet I did not understand the zombies. Some days they can hear you whisper, other days they can't hear you even if you're like beating drums behind them. One day they can smell you, the other day they cannot. They can see you, they cannot. Like the zombies entire, like the way their senses worked did not make sense to me. I mean, there was like no clear-cut rule. Like it all worked according to their, it all worked according to their convenience. If they have to sneak out, then the zombies don't hear them. If they have to move past them, the zombies don't see them. But I would like to say that every single zombie's acting was like Oscar worthy. My God, they were good. Like, they were good. I legit watched the show for the zombies. They were that good.
Come down! Okay? Come down!
Seriously?
Careful, I got you. Hold on, hold on.
This is something that I noticed while watching the show, and then a video on YouTube confirmed it. So, I'm so sorry, I don't recall Chong San's friend's name. But, a few times in the series, I noticed that he was very caring towards Nayeon. So, every time there was a problem, he was always like helping her, and then he was like teasing her. And then a comment on that video also like explained that the way he treated Nayeon was quite similar to the way Chong San treated Onjo, and Chong San was legit in love with her. And like he died for her, man. That's how much he loved her. And yet never there was a day when he was like, it's okay, Onjo, that you lost rock, paper, scissors. I'll still carry your bag. No. Chong San is not doing that. So that's something that, kind of like caught my attention. That they both have like really similar personalities. They both treat the person they like quite similarly. And like, it's so heartbreaking. Can you imagine your crush kills you?
Now there's just no one left that I like.
Come on, what are we, invisible?
We're all dead.
I need to hire some historians because we need to mark this moment as the only time a student was happy to see a teacher.
Ow, what are you doing?
Okay, throughout the show, everybody talked about how athletic Soo-hyuk is and how fast Chong-san is. But not once did anybody mention Soo-hyuk's muscle power. He is literally grabbing onto his own weight, a zombie's weight, and Soo-hyuk. And I love their bromance, like seriously. I don't think there is anything I love more than these two. Like, freaking, I don't care about Onjo, I don't care about Namra. These two are it.
Hey, stop hugging me. I'm not hugging you.
I want to bring special attention to this particular scene because only one person was recording. I mean, when have you ever came across a scene like that? Never. Every time there's an accident, there is a problem, there are literally like 15 people that are recording and like only 2 people that are actually offering a helping hand, and that is absolutely disgusting. It is something that I've personally came across, and I was like, what has the world come to? If 1 or 2 people are recording, it makes a lot of sense. Like, we need that, video for like information purposes or news or, stuff, and maybe like it can help with the investigation. But 15 people offer a helping hand. People are literally dying in accidents, and people are like, okay, yeah, can you step out my way? I can't see the person dying. Yeah, thank you. I feel like we need a counter on the amount of times Chong-san's death was used as a cliffhanger. Like, this is the only cliffhanger they had. And the amount of times Onjo nearly got bit. Like, it is, like, there is a group of people, and the only 2 you find to give near-death experiences are Onjo and Chong-san?
I held Isak's hand when she fell. Why has nothing happened to me?
Because he has a cut on his hand.
Your Honor, this was the scene that I was talking about. Onjo did mention that she held Isak's hand, but she never mentioned that she also got scratched. She could have mentioned that. Why did she not mention it? Like, I feel like Onjo getting scratched in the beginning is going to add to the plot. I'm pretty sure of it. Like maybe she got like slightly vaccinated, like she was like slightly immune to the whole thing now. Maybe, you know, that's the case, and in season 2 we will get the answer. But why she did not mention it? Like she should have mentioned it. And while we're talking about immunity, I do feel like Guinam was also immune to an extent, because while, you know, he was trying to survive, he killed a lot of zombies, and while killing them, he was sprayed by a lot of blood, and he did intake a lot of that blood. So when he, you know, kind of drank all that blood, that might have made him immune. But at the same time, when he got attacked by the zombies, he got bit by like, God knows, like 10 zombies at once. So the attack was so big that instead of remaining human, he became half a zombie.
She's doing it. Holy shit, she's really. Oh shit! Touch.
Again, it does not make sense that Soo-hyuk used to hang out with the bullies. Sweet Soo-hyuk. I mean, look at him smiling about the whole thing. Whereas Chong-san does not find it fun. I mean, it would have made much more sense if Chong-san used to hang out with the bullies and now he's a good person. I mean, because there are many times where Chong-san does not find a situation fun. Everybody was clapping in the scene except for Chong-san. And, you know, throughout the series, we got a lot of scenes where he wasn't having fun while everybody else was. I'm not saying that he isn't fun. Like, we see him smiling and having fun every now and then. But I feel like if Chong-san's personality was like Soo-hyuk's, like, keep their main stories the same, but if like Chong-san's and Soo-hyuk's personalities in this case were switched, it would have made much more sense.
Why would you?
Chong-san!
Let go!
This is what I was talking about earlier. I expected Chong-san to protest. I expected him to say, no, he's okay. It's like, no, this can't be happening. But instead, he threw him out. And the amount of trust he puts in that pipe. Bro, and his upper body strength. Bro, I could never. Why do they go into resting phase before they rise? They're dough. The scene was really sweet. I mean, the way she tied herself up in her last moment so she wouldn't hurt her baby. Absolutely sweet. I love the series so much. And like my For You pages are like filled with clips from the series, and you can find me crying at least 3 times a day.
What would you even do without me?
Survive, for one. And not have a headache too, because you do give us a lot of headaches.
Class president?
That was good. I have made a compilation of many things from the series, like all the slaps, all the times Guinam dodged death, all the times the show used Chong-san's death as a cliffhanger, the amount of times Onjo dodged death. Like, I made a compilation of many things. The amount of times Namra was a savage. Yeah, the links will be in the description box. I don't know why I find this so funny.
Hello, everyone!
When this episode started, I was like, did I turn on the wrong show? What is going on? And then Mr. Oyster Rubbish came on, and I was like, okay. But I have to give him credit. He did come prepared, though. That is very smart.
Shin guard's very important. This is emergency food, first aid kit.
Yosu! Yosu! I'm Jungsun's mom!
Well, that's inappropriate. Though some people are interested in that kind of thing. I mean, I once watched a movie where 2 guys fell in love with each other's moms. Yeah.
Either way, we're responsible for what happened.
Nayeon killed someone, then played the victim and chose to leave on her own.
Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. It is not your fault. She literally killed someone based on jealousy and then left on her own. I mean, yes, you can say like we should have stopped Miss Park, like that is there, but the rest of it, not your fault. Even Miss Park leaving is not your fault. I mean, you do feel sad, and you kind of like that sadness turns into guilt, but I'm so glad they put it in the series. Like, she was like, nope, this is not our fault.
Does anyone else have to go to the bathroom by any chance?
Another thing I love about the show, not only do the side characters get enough screen time, we also see everyone acting like a human, if I must say. Because instead of like the fat side character being like, oh, you know, I have to go to the bathroom, it is handsome Soo-hyuk who has to go. Because, you know, in movies they do this. They're like, okay, the lead characters, they're not even human. Like, they don't have bladders. No. It's this Dae-soo that has to go. So I was really glad that it was Soo-hyuk who wanted to go to the bathroom.
Come with me. Come on.
That's the bathroom.
Every time you feel unlucky, just remember Guinam. I mean, not only did the zombies suddenly hear him, the bicycle didn't have a chain. I mean, and the amount of time this man dodged death, like, it is hilarious. Like, it is hilarious at this point. Because he's Guinam, that's why it's hilarious. And I was not expecting, but like after like watching the show twice and like after watching the interviews, Guinam is like pretty much my favorite character now. Especially because like the actor, he looks quite different, you know, because in the show he like one of his eyes missing, and then like he's covered in blood, and then like he's in the interviews a really sweet person. So like it is very easy to like him. He's such like he's so adorable.
카리스마 얼굴.
정답. 왜 이래? 좀 하세요.
Even children. No, that's sad. That is so sad. I mean, that is just sad. And like this is the one thing that didn't make sense to me while watching the series. Like, why did the professor keep the girl in the school lab? Like, anybody can go in there and you keep her in the lab. Like, just take her somewhere.
Do you have any idea what's going on out there? You gotta tell me what you know.
I love this officer. I mean, his character was so fun, and the amount of times he was just like hitting people.
Okay. You're dumbass. You're such an idiot. That's nothing.
But we don't have much time.
And he was so caring towards the children, and he was caring towards everyone, not just the children. Like, he wouldn't ever say no to helping someone, which can be lethal sometimes, and yet he was like, no, I'm gonna help everybody. And I was so glad that he survived in the end, and I really hope that he returns for season 2. And his group, oh my god, his group was the only group that survived. They even had a Hamby on them for some time, and they survived. My man literally went through 5 stages of grief in 2 seconds. Like, for a second, he was like, I created that? And then he was like, I created that. That is actually a very effective method to stop the zombies. Just tie them to one another. Like, I don't know how you're going to tie them, but if you, like, you could be like a cowboy and like tie them together, and that would be so effective. He looks so good as a zombie. Like, he looks pure evil. And like, it's like he's kind of like smirking and like, wow, that is a good zombie.
We'll show signs of dehydration today, and we won't be able to move by tomorrow.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't worry, Namra. We're the main characters. We're going to be singing after 2 days of not drinking a drop of water. Don't worry about us. You're also the main character. You don't have to worry about yourself either.
Right?
No,
No?
we don't know anything at all.
What more do we need to know?
What Namra means?
You don't know.
No.
Oh my god. I love the scriptwriter. And I love how they show like all the characters interacting with each other. I mean, what business do these two have? They probably don't even know each other's names, and yet they're like, you don't know. It's really fun how, you know, all the different people interact. Like, you know, Anjo isn't just like interacting with Chong-san. She's interacting with Dae-soo. She's interacting with Soo-hyuk, she's interacting with Namra, and like I really like how all of them are interacting with each other. And
We didn't do anything wrong. We were victims.
this was another great dialogue, but I really wish that they had actually shown this in the series.
Bear Sue has always been loyal to me.
You too? You can't go out there at your size, fatso.
My size? Are you serious?
Again, the interaction between everyone is just so adorable. I mean, firstly, we have to mention the loyalty. I mean, Soo-hyuk and Chung-san, absolutely love them. And then Dae-soo comes in and he's like, I'm also gonna go out there. But they were like, don't do it, Fatsu. Why are you doing this to me? Another theory, Guinam also interacted with the teacher's son who was a half zombie. So maybe Guinam got infected then, and Guinam has had physical, interaction with this girl as well. So maybe that's how she was also immune, but both of them got attacked by so many zombies that they ultimately became half zombies. Like the immunity was not able to completely protect them, but it did save them halfway. That's one theory.
Go up now, come on! Hurry!
So you're not gonna hold the door? She just left. Just left.
You call yourself a principal? Hey, that's great.
That is the literal definition of getting a taste of your own medicine. Oh my god, Chung-san, you a savage and you really smart.
Are you with me or not?
I'm an honest person, so I'd be honest with you. In the middle of a zombie apocalypse, I would not pick a fight with the bully's gopher. I would not. I would have been like, okay, just take the phone, just delete the video or whatnot and just return the phone because I need the phone. Do you want to grab coffee sometime? Because I already have all these zombies to aiming to kill me. I don't need another person who already just he murdered the principal in front of him, so we know that this person can kill. So I wouldn't want an enmity with a person like that. And then but this did add so much more to the story, and it was good. It was good, but until it wasn't, until Chung-san and Guinam both were dead. I really hope that at least Chung-san is alive. Maybe even Guinam. So that was it for this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, give me a like. Also, comment below and let me know your favorite character, and more specifically, your favorite scene. It doesn't have to be your favorite character's favorite scene. Just let me know your favorite scene. And also subscribe, click the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload, and also check out my edits channel where I'm going to be uploading the compilations as well as edits from the show. So yeah, go and subscribe there. The links will be in the description box, and also follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. They're both at @elneffox. So yeah, that is it.
It's when we leave and all the